Hi, I'm Luke Bong and thank you for watching this video. Now today I'm going to be sharing with you on this topic, how to communicate trust. Now in this topic of trust, most of the time you will hear people saying how to build trust in people, etc. Now I think that's important, but I also feel that it is equally important that you are able to communicate your trust in that other person. In other words, when you tell someone that I trust you, do they believe you? So, how are we going to do that? Now, in today's short video session, I'll be sharing a few techniques that you can apply to build trust in others. Now, this will be very helpful to you if you are a leader of a team or if you have someone who is reporting to you and you really need them to give you their best in whatever they do. Let's get on into the video. Now, imagine that this person comes up to you and tell you a few things. The first thing the person says probably, I want you to know that I trust you. Or the person may say, I trust you more than anyone else. Or the person may say, you are my most trusted member in this team. Now, if you look at this person, let's say this person is your boss, do you trust what he says? Maybe or maybe not. Now, there are simply too many factors that will affect how you are going to take this person's words. Yeah. In certain circumstances, you may believe it. Now, on some other time, you may feel that it's just empty talk. Why is that so? There are too many factors that go into how you perceive what this man will tell you. So in today's sharing, I'll be sharing about how you can actually enhance or increase the believability, if there is such a word, in what you say when you're trying to convey your trust in someone. This is Benjamin Franklin. Now, if you don't know who Benjamin Franklin is, he was the one who was credited with flying a kite during the middle of a storm and discovering electricity. Yeah, so Benjamin Franklin. Now, Benjamin Franklin said this, well done is better than well said. In other words, your action speaks louder than your words. Now, this is important when you're trying to communicate trust in someone, because you can say all you want about how much you trust the person. If your action does not reinforce that, at the end of the day, the person will never believe you. So what are some of the good practices that you can do? Number one, always reinforce your words with action. For example, if you're a parent and you are telling your child, I trust you, then make sure that you show your trust by letting them do the work on their own and not just going in and tell them, hey, you are wrong, you shouldn't do it like this. So it is important for you to reinforce your words with action if you want it to be taken seriously. The second thing is you must avoid the habit of micromanaging. Now this is more related to work. Now in the workplace, if you tell someone, I trust you, now make sure that you don't instruct them to do every single thing about their job. Trust them means let them get on with their job. Yeah, let them get on with the job. Let them do it their own way. But it does not mean that you absolutely surrender your power. No, it's not. It actually means that you are doing it in a responsible manner. Let them get on with the work, but they will still have to come back to report to you, because you, as the leader, you want to know what's the progress. So, importantly, avoid micromanaging. And the third thing you can do is don't question every single thing that the person does. For instance, you tell this person to do something. Now, don't question as if you are interrogating this person, because no one likes that. And the more you do it, the less he will trust you when you say, I trust you. Yeah? So, these are the three things that you must do in order to reinforce the words that you have just mentioned. So remember Ben Franklin, well done is better than well said. Now another thing that we want to look at is also this, how you say something is more important than what you say. Okay, you may say something like, I trust you a lot, but how you say it will actually affect whether or not the person will believe in you. So in order to do this, I would like to share with you the 3 V's of communication. So you have to remember these 3 V's, yeah? So what are the 3 V's of communication? The first one stands for verbal, the words that you use. Now, when you want to tell someone that you trust them, you have to be very straightforward to tell them things like, perhaps, I trust you with this. Okay? Now, the moment you say something like, I trust you. The things that you have done so far, it is good, yeah? So I just want you to know that I trust you. Now, those are what we call as verbal. It's your choice of words. Now, when you choose the right word, it will help to convey the message of trust across. But the words alone will not exactly bear the fruits that you want, because how you say it is actually more important than what you say. So the second component of this 3V is vocal. Vocal means how you verbalize it. For example, compare these 2 examples. Yeah? Example 1, I trust you. Now compare this with example 2, I trust you. Now which one do you think convey the real feeling of trust? The second one, right? Because in the first one, you could actually hear a tinge of doubt in the voice. Okay, so vocal is important. And the third one is visual, how you appear now to that person. And visual can also be your actions that you do. Yeah, for example, if you tell one of your team members that you trust the person to lead the job, then you must make sure that you reinforce it with the right action. Yeah, things to ask yourself is, did you include this person in all the emails, all the loops? Okay, did you inform the top management about the contribution of this person? Did you inform the others that this particular person will be in charge of such a project? Because all of these little things will add up and play a very important role in whether or not the person will believe what you have just said. So a quick recap. Communicating your trust in another person is important because when the person believes that you have trust in them, you will actually raise the standard for that person, and you can actually bring out the best in that person. So to do that, you must make sure that your action reinforces your words, and when you communicate it, remember the 3V: verbal, vocal, visual. Alright, thank you so much for joining me on this video. Now, and if you would like to find out more information about how you can enhance your communication skills, do drop by www.lookbong.com. Thank you so much for watching.